How's it everyone, Grant here, welcome back to the channel. And today I've got a couple cases from Spigen for the Google Pixel 4 XL. And so I've got obviously the Oso Orange Pixel 4 XL that was sent to me by Google. I bought these cases myself, so they weren't sent from Spigen, but I do like their cases. I usually get one clear and one matte black kind of a finish, and so I went with the Ultra Hybrid. I know I always like the Ultra Hybrid. They have one that actually has smoked out sides, so if you want that to match the black sides of the Pixel 4, you might want to get that. But I do remember I got that once for a different phone. I didn't like it as much, I can't remember why, so I just went with the full clear version here. And here's what the packaging looks like on that, in case you want to see the packaging for the case. And let's go ahead and put the Pixel 4 into the case. And so you can see it plays well with my tempered glass because my tempered glass does not go all the way to the edges, so it should play well with most cases, and it works with the Ultra Hybrid here. You do have those raised edges, so if you want to lay your phone face down on a table, even if you don't have a screen protector, you should be okay, even though I do advise that you do get one. But here's how it's going to look from the back. Your color will show right through this, obviously, because it's perfectly clear. So it looks very nice. You've got that camera module that's recessed in there for protection. All the buttons are covered. And then you've got some writing here on the side, Spigen Inc., Irvine, California, made in South Korea. And you've got all the ports that line up on the bottom for your speaker grills, as well as the Type-C port. And then more Spigen branding here on the bottom. And then you do have your cutout for your microphone at the top. That's what it looks like from the front. And all the buttons pretty much work. They're very tactile. I do like the Ultra Hybrid buttons. You can hear them. Volume up and down. Power button, all work. Very tactile, very easy to feel for, and very easy to use. So I always like the Ultra Hybrid because it's this hard plastic material. It's not a really cheap, flimsy TPU case. As you can see here, it does bend, but it's not super bendy. It's a hard shell plastic on the back, and it's just a really nice protective case. You've got some reinforced corners there because that is the worst drop, the corner drop. So you want some extra protection on the corners. So that's the Ultra Hybrid, a nice clear style case that will give you some good protection without adding too much bulk, and shows off the nice color of your Pixel 4 XL. And so moving on to the Ultra Hybrid here. So I usually get the rugged armor, but this time I want to go with the Ultra Hybrid. I think the Ultra Hybrid, from just a design standpoint, looks a lot nicer. You've got that nice aesthetic here. So a nice soft touch back material there. You've got Spigen branding on the bottom. Button covers everywhere. You have that web pattern on the inside for shock absorption as well. And so let's go ahead and put this on the Pixel 4 so you can see what that looks like. And this is extra tight, very snug fit. So this will give you some nice protection as well. You can see it does have those raised edges. So if you want to lay your phone flat on the table, you're covered there. All the ports at the bottom for your speaker grills, Type-C port line up. You've got that Neo Hybrid branding on this side, microphone up top, and all the covered buttons. Now the one thing I'll point out is that this kind of metallic plastic sides are a little bit slippery, and so they're not providing the level of grip that I probably like to feel. I probably want to just feel more of ridges, or maybe just some kind of a matte rubber feel would provide the grip. It does look nice, but it is a bit slippery. And the other thing that I'm concerned about in this case are the buttons. So they're fine and they'll work. So if we get into the phone here, you can see they work, but they're a little bit harder to press and they're a little bit less tactile than the Ultra Hybrid. So they're not bad, they're just not as nice as the buttons on the Ultra Hybrid there. And one other thing I wanted to point out with this case is that you can see the color showing through around the camera module. Now some might like that. I would like it to be a little bit more snug so that you don't see that at all, but that's just nitpicking, just something I wanted to point out. Some people may actually not want that or be concerned about that. But otherwise, this is the Neo Hybrid from Spigen. Looks very nice. Definitely a nice snug fit, offers some really nice protection here, and it's just, I think, a really nice aesthetic. So there you go, that is the Neo Hybrid and the Ultra Hybrid cases from Spigen for your Pixel 4 XL. If you're interested in picking any of these up for yourself, I'll leave links in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.